Arjuna Uvacha. Pashyami Devam. Tava Devadehe. Sarvamstatha. Bhuta Vishesha Sanghan. Brahmanamisham Kamalasanastham. Rishimscha Sarvan. Uragamscha Divyan. Pashyami Devam. O God, I have seen you. Now I am really in a state of behold. Seeing your Tava, seeing your, O Lord, Dehe, your body. Because he never expected seeing Krishna, who was like a friend. They used to have get together, they used to have fun together. He never expected Krishna in his life seeing in this huge size and the whole world within him. So he is saying this Deha, this body, seeing Arjuna is Pashyami Devam Tava Deva Dehe, your body, it's a huge one. Sarvansthatha Bhuta Vishesha Sanghan. Sarvam, everything, Sarvan, Tatha, as Bhuta Vishesham. Bhudam is every living being in this world is Buddha. Bhuta Vishesha Sanghan. Sanghan is joining. Sangham is joining together. So you as a body is the host of everything in this world which has got life. Sarvam Tatha Bhuta Vishesha Sanghan. Brahmanamisham Kamalasanastham. You are the Lord Brahma. Brahmanam, which is the Ishan, the Brahmadeva, who is Kamalasanastham, who is sitting on the lotus. Brahma's sitting place is lotus. So, I am seeing Brahma sitting on the lotus is also inside you. Plus, who else? Rishimscha, all the sages are there. Sarvan, everything. Uragamscha, Uragam is every animal or every creature which is moving on the ground, like swinging on the ground, like the serpents and all that. Uragam is serpent. Uragamscha Divyan, all the divine people, all the divine creatures, including the Brahma, is inside you. Arjuna Uvacha. Pashyami Devam Tava Devadehe. Sarvansthatha Bhuta Vishesha Sanghan. Brahmanamisham Kamalasanastham. Rishimscha Sarvan Uragamscha Divyan. Aneka Bahudara Vaktanetram. Pashyami Tam Sarvato Rupam.
Pashyami tvam sarvatonanta rupam.
Nandam na madhyam na punastavadim.
Nantam na madhyam na punastavadim.
Pashyami Vishveshwara Vishwarupa.
Pashyami Vishveshwara Vishwarupa.
This 16th verse is supposed to be the most best description of the Viswarupa Darsana by Arjuna. Anega Bahudara Vaktra Netram. You have Anega Bahu, the Vishnu explanation of Vishnu, like what can be explained as Vishnu is what is being explained here. The Vishwarupam, which is in the full form as the Vishnu style, is what is being explained here. Like almost same style of explanation what is in the Purusha Sukta. Aneka Bahu, plenty of arms, hands are there. Vaktra Netram, and Udaram is also there. The hand is connected to the chest and the tummy. That portion is also repeated as many as the hands are there. It is not one body and millions of hands. That many number of body is also there. Vaktram, the faces are also there. That many number of. It is not just hands alone. Body, faces, the whole as a human, everything is repeated. It is thousands and millions. Netram, eyes are also there for all of them. Pashyami tvam sarvado anandarupam. Pashyami, I am able to see. Tvam, you. Sarva, in every direction. Not in one, 3D, even 4D. Every direction you are there. Sarvato anandarupam. Anandam is infinity. You are in infinite form. Anega Bahu is plenty. But then it is ending with the Anandarupam. That means infinite number of hands, infinite number of faces, infinite number of body. You are not one. My Lord, you are millions. Nandam na andam. Without end. Nandam na andam. Na madhyam. No center, no ending. Na punastavadim. There is nothing which has got a beginning, end, again there is nothing which can be started. Therefore, you are spread infinite. Pashyami Vishveshwara Vishwarupa. Pashyami, I am able to see. Vishveshwara, the Lord of the universe. Vishwam is universe. Vishveshwara is the Lord of universe. Vishwarupa, you are in the universal form. The Viswarupa Darshanam, the title of this chapter is Viswarupa Darshanam. This is where Arjuna explains this Viswarupa Darshanam. Aneka Bahudara Vaktra Netram.
Aneka Bahudara Vaktra Netram.
Pashyami tvam sarvato anandarupam.
Pashyami tvam sarvato anandarupam.
Nandam na madhyam na punastavadim.
Natam na madhyam na punastavadim.
Pashyami Vishveshwara Vishwarupa.
Pashyami Vishveshwara Vishwarupa.
Kiridinam Gadinam Chakrinam Cha.
Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrinam Cha.
Tejo Rashim.
Tejo Rashim.
Sarvado Diptimandam.
Sarvadiptimantam.
Pashyami tvam.
Pashyami tvam.
Durniriksham samandat.
Durniriksham samandat.
Diptana.
Diptana.
Arka.
Larka.
Dvitim
Yutim
Aprameyam.
Aprameyam
Deepta Anala Arka Dvitim Aprameyam. Deepta. Actually, it is a fire with analam. Analam is the densified, the fireball which you can see when something solid is burning. Deepta Analam Arkam, like a sun. So each solid one which is in full fire, densified, looks like sun, like the sun. Arka Dvitim, that is bright like a sun. Aprameyam, which is immeasurable. Prameyam is which can be measured. Aprameyam is immeasurable. Kiridinam is each of these head which are explained in the previous verses. We have seen different faces, different head. Therefore, all of them have kiridam. Kiridam means it has got a crown. Kiridinam. Gadinam, and it has got the coverage. Gadinam. Chakrinam, the disc is there. Each is covered well. Each of the hands are covered well. Body is covered well. Head is crowned well. Tejo Rashim. The Rashim means which is most splendor. Tejo Rashim is in the top of its splendor. Sarvado Deeptimandam. Everything is Deepti. Deepti is which is shining. Deeptimandam. Everything is really shining. Pashyamitvam. I could see. Pashyami. I can see. Pashyami means I see. Tvam, you. Durniriksham samandat. Durniriksham. Nirikshanam is seeing. Durnirikshanam is unable to see. Anything which is creating lot of ashcharyam, surprise, which is really burning in full energy, with full of light, you will not be able to look at it. You will close your eyes. So I feel like closing my eyes. But here Arjuna is not closing eyes because he has got the Divya Chakshu which has been given by God. Otherwise, naturally, he would have closed his eyes. Durmiriksham, you are actually not someone whom I can look at now. But I am able to see you. Normally, people will not be able to look at you because you are Durmiriksham, Samandat. In every direction around me, you are covered. You are so much of light, blazing fire, which I am not able to look at you. You are like blazing fire, which is a densified fire ball, which is burning like a sun in immeasurable, infinite prabha, infinite light. Kiridinam gadinam chakrinam cha.
Kiridinam gadinam chakrinam cha.
Tejo rashim sarvado deeptimandam.
Tejo Rasim Sarvato Deeptimantam.
Pashyami tvam durniriksham samantat.
Pashyami tvam durniriksham samantam.
Deeptana larka dviti.
Yutim
Aprameyam.
Aprameyam
Tvamaksharam paramam vedidavyam.
Tvamaksharam paramam vedidavyam.
Tvamasya vishwasya param nidanam.
Tvamasya vishwasya param nidhanam.
Tvamavyayaha Shashvata dharmagopta.
Sasvata dharmagopta.
Sanatanastvam.
Sanatanastvam.
Purusho mato me.
Purushottamato.
Mato me.
Tvam aksharam paramam vedidavyam. Tvam aksharam, you, aksharam. Ksharam is which has got death or which will not exist for longer. Aksharam is which is imperishable, which exists for longer. Tvam aksharam, you are not destroyable. Paramam, you are the supreme. Vedidavyam, which is so worthy, people love to know you. That is called Vedidavya. Vedam is knowledge. We are one whom everyone wanted to know. You are Vedidavyam. Tvamasya Vishwasya Param Nidanam. Tvamasya, Tvam, you, Asya, you are such a person. Vishwasya, you are that creation. Paramam Nidanam, which Nidanam is which can support. Paramam Nidanam is the Param Nidanam, which is Nidanam, reason for Param. For anything other than you is called Param. Param, Vidya and Apara Vidya. The Param is what is supreme. Aparam is what is we people who depend on somebody else. So you are the reason for supporting anything and everything in this world. Tvamasya Vishwasya Param Nidanam. You are such a person who is the reason for creation, and you are the person who is the reason for making people to continue in this world because you support all of them. Tamavyaya, you are Avyayam. Avyayam is again eternal. You are the eternal one. Tamavyaya Shashwata. Shashwata is permanent. Dharma Gopta, the permanent protector of Gopta, which are the Dharma which is Shashwata because of you. That means you are the protector of the Dharma and which you keep it as Gopta, which you keep it as an eternal practice in this world. The Dharma is kept here in this world because of you. Sanatanastham. You are Sanatanam. Sanatanam is ultra modern and everlasting. The oldest of the oldest and the newest of the newest is called Sanatana. Sanatanam. Tvam. You are Sanatanam. Purusho. O God. Mato me. You are the supreme divine. Matam. Matam means my opinion. It could be my desire. It could be my version. Matam means only my version, my desire, my ishtam, my desire. I like it. I like to call you like this. That's what Arjuna says. Arjuna says, I like to describe you like this. You are the reason for the Sanatana. You are the reason for the Dharma. You are the reason for creation and making them to survive. You are one who cannot be destroyed, and you are the knowledge by yourself in full form. That means you always are live and active and most creative person in the world and most supportive person in the world. Understand, this Viswarupa Darsana when is being explained, at the end Lord will be, we have to remind ourselves, because God at the end is going to tell you that I am not different from you, I am the one in you. So all these descriptions are all for the people who has to be like this. That is the desire of God. So God says you have to become Akshara, you have to become Paramam, you have to be knowledgeable, you have to be very happy, keeping Dharma with you. What any disciple, anyone who is seeing in God, God wants them to be like that. That's a reflection of God in each one of us. So when we explain all this, internally we must understand, because already God said, I am in all you and you are in me. Therefore, whatever we are seeing and talking about God is a self-explanation of our status and state when we get the realization. So these descriptions are for people who finish reading 11th chapter and seeing Viswarupa Darshanam is not seeing Viswarupa Darshanam, seeing within us as a person who got realized. Tvaksharam paramam vedidavyam.
Sir, I had a question. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I have a couple questions.
Yeah.
First, what is the difference between paramam and param? Because both of them mean supreme. Is it a grammatical thing in Sanskrit? Paramam was and param.
Yeah, param is the supreme, which is added to like a verb prefix. Paramam is a noun, like an adjective.
Okay.
We have verb and adjective in English, right?
Yeah.
Both are used in same style, same word, same spelling. But in Sanskrit we will have, you are the reason who is a supreme. There it becomes paramnidana.
Okay.
But when we call him, because you are the reason for all these and you are supreme, when I call him, I cannot call him param. I have to call him paramam.
Okay.
Because you are the supreme being.
Okay.
Paramvidya. When we say paramvidya, that person who knows paramvidya becomes paramam.
Okay.
So you must have heard when I am explaining, sometime I am using paramam there. Vishwasya, who is paramam, who is nidanam. But when I put it together, I should say paramnidanam.
Paramnidanam. Okay.
Good.
Alright.
Good answer.
Second question.
Good observation.
Yeah. My second question is, just now you mentioned that at the end of chapter 11, Lord Krishna is going to tell us that God is once again within us and whatever. But remember, we started off by saying that God is within us. That's what the first few chapters. Then chapter 9, you said we have to go beyond that.
Now here, actually, Arjuna is visualizing. That was only a theoretical session.
Okay.
And that what God explained, now Arjuna is explaining to us.
Okay.
You understood?
Yeah.
In earlier chapters, it is God himself who says, I am the Aksharam, I am the Paramam, I am Vedidavyam, I am the Vishwasya Paramam Nidanam, I am the Shashwata Dharma Gopta, etc. God told.
Okay.
Now having realized, Arjuna is able to tell the same thing.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. So whatever Krishna told to us, told to Arjuna, now Arjuna is repeating again the same style, looking at God.
Okay.
Tvamaksharam paramam vedidavyam.
Tvamaksharam paramam vedidavyam.
Tvamasya vishwasya param nidanam.
Tvamsya vishwasya param nidanam.
Tvamavyayah Shashwata Dharma Gopta Sanatanastvam Purusho Mado Me. Now the most beautiful sloka is going to be the next one. Anadi Madhyantam
Anadimadhyantam
Anandaviryam
Anandaviryam
Anandabahum Shashi Surya Netram
Anantavahum Suryanetram
Pashyami Tvam Deepta Hudasha Vaktram
Deeptahutasavakram
Swatejasa Vishwamidam Tapandam Anadimadhyandam. There is no starting, there is no middle, there is no end. Anandaviryam, the infinite viryam. Viryam is power. The most infinite power which you have. Anandabahum, again repeating the same thing in different, because he is not able to stop. Unstoppable feeling of explaining what God is. Ananda Bahum, unlimited number of arms. Shashi Surya Netram. He don't know whether the eyes are either moon or sun. Whether it is one sun reflected in another form like a moon. Shashi Surya Netram. It all looks like plenty of sun and moon. Pashyami Tvam. Pashyami. I am able to see. Tvam, you. Deepta Udasha Vaktram. Deeptam, again, blazing sun sort of a globe with full of light emanating from where? From his Vaktram. Vaktram is mouth. Deepta Udasha Vaktram. We told there are plenty of faces. So therefore there are plenty of mouths. In each of the mouth, he also told there are plenty of eyes. So each of the eyes are like sun, and what is coming out from the mouth is full of fire. Burning. Everything around him is burning. It's like a rocket going. From the rocket the fireball comes out. Now the fire comes out. So each of the mouth of God, thousands of them, all of them are throwing fire out. So Tejasa Vishwamidam Tabandam. So Tejasa, because of your radiating light and fire, Vishwamidam, the whole universe around this place, Tabandam. With the tapam, with the fire and light, each one of them is throwing fire like this and light like this. You can feel what will happen when you go closer to sun. Every place will be warming and hot and then burning. The whole place around this is burning. Everybody is burning and sweating. Global warming. Anadimadhyandam Anandaviryam.
Anadimadhyantam Anantaviryam.
Anandabahum Shashi Surya Netram.
Anandabahum Shashi Surya Netram.
Pashyami Tvam Dipta Hudasha Vaktram.
Pashyami Tvam Dipta Hudasha Vaktram.
Sotejasa Vishwamidam Tapandam.
Svatejasa Vishwamidam Tapandam.
Is everybody got heated up and then collapsed or what? No sound is heard from the other side. Only few people are chanting. Devya Pradhivyoho.
Devya Pradhivyoho.
Idamandaram hi.
Idamandaram hi.
Vyaptyam tvayaineka agena.
Vyaptam
tvayaikena. Dishascha sarvaha. Drishtvaadbhudam rupam. Ugram tavedam. Lokatrayam pravyadhim. Itim mahatman. Lokatrayam pravyadhitam mahatman. Lokatrayam pravyadhitam mahatman. Lokatrayam, the three world. We believe that there are three worlds. If at all the three worlds, all the other worlds also. With what is happening to that? Pravyadhitam. They are all trembling. They are all shivering. Why? Mahatman, you are the greatest of all being. which are firing like this, what will happen? The whole world is trembling in fear. Dya va prithivyo. Between Dya and Prithvi. Dyavya and Prithvi. In between that, idam, like this. What happens? Andaram, there is a space. There is a space between the Prithvi and the heaven. Vyaptam tvayainegena. Vyaptam tvayaigena. Vyaptam. All that is filled now. Why? Because of you. Tvai. Because of you. Ekena, alone. You alone filled this gap between this heaven and the earth. Why? Dishascha. Disham is direction. Dishascha, all directions. Sarvaha. All directions you filled, and there is no difference between the space, heaven and the earth. The whole universe is fully filled with you without a space left. Drishtvaadbhudam, which is a wonder. What? Your Rupam. Drishtvaadbhudam Rupam. Ugram, and it is terrible, like a Virata Rupa. Tavedam. Your staying like this is Ugram. It is too huge. Dyava Pradhivyoho. Idamandaram hi. Vyaptam Tvayaikena Dishascha Sarvaha. Drishtvaadbhudam Rupam Ugram Tavedam. Lokatrayam Pravyadhitam Mahatman. Amihitvam Surasanghaha Vishandi. Kechit Bhidaha Prajwalayo Kranandi. Swasti Tyukta Maharshi Siddha Sanghaha. Stuvanditvam Studibihi Pushkalabihi. Ami hi tvam. Ami, this, all this, really, indeed, because of you, Surya Sangaha Vishandi. Surya Sangaha, all Surya. Surya is all the God, godly, celestial. Surya Sangaha, all the celestial people joined here because of all these. What happens? What happened? From the heaven, from the godly place, every god started joining together and then seeing. When a VIP goes, how the public will look. Like that, to see Krishna in this Vishwarupa, every god started assembling together and Vishanti. They all started entering and looking from the sky. Kechit Bhitva Ha Kechit Bhitaha. Kechit, in fear. Bhayauchit, with bhayam. What did they do? with Bhiti. Prajwalayo. What is that Prajwalayo? With the folded hands. Prajwalayo. With the folded hands, they Grinanti. They started praising. The Grinanti. With all the Prajwalayo, with all the Pranjala hand. With all the Pranjala hand, what did they do? They started Grinanti, praising God. Kechit Vidva. With fear. It is not just with the respect, with fearful respect, they started praising God. Because most of them have not seen this in their life earlier. So, sti tuktva, stuti, which are the auspicious words. Stuti is good words, nice words, auspicious words. Tuktva, they started reciting. Who? Maharshi. All the Maharishi started chanting, praising slokas. Siddha Sangaha. Siddha is people with the blessed feelings, the perfect beings. Sangaha, all of them join together. So, Styuktva Maharshi Siddha Sangaha. Everybody started joining together. All the God and godly people started joining together with the Bhayam, with the folded hands. All the Maharishis started having the Siddha Sangha and they started praising and chanting mantras. Stuvanditvam Studibihi. All people who started praying with all the prayers and Pushkalabhihi. Pushkalabhi is with all the small slokas, whatever they know, with that they started praising like a stuti. They started chanting mantras and then singing songs. Amihitvam surasankaha vishandi.
Amihitvam surasankaha vishanti.
Kechit bhitaha. Pranjalayo grinanti. Sutti tuktva maharshi siddha sanghaha. Tuvanditva stitibihi. Studibihi. Pushkalabihi. Rudradityaha. Vasavo yecha sadhyaha. Vishweshvinau. Marudah chosha mapascha. Gandharvayakshasura siddha sanghaha. Vikshante tvam. Vismidaschaiva sarve. Rudra is Shiva. Aditya, you know, sun. Vasavo, all the Vasus. Earlier also this was explained. All the Vasus came by. Sanjay also explained like this. All the Vasus. Eja Sadhyaha. All the Sadhyas. Every people who are all the good people. All people who have got good blessings to visualize God. Every one of them came. Vishweshvinau, the Vishwa Devas, Ashwini Devas, Marudaha, Cha, and who else? The all celestial and non-celestial everyone. Choshamaschava, Aschava, the ancestral, all the old people, all the new people, all the young, old, we keep saying, everyone. Gandharva, Yaksha, Asura, Siddham. Gandharvas came, Yakshas came, Asuras came, the perfect being like a Siddha, everyone joined together here. Vikshande, all with full eyes they are now started looking at her. Because first they couldn't open their eyes because of the light, but showing this for longer time, everyone could see. How Vismita, Vismita is with wonder. And Chaiva Sarve, everything what is shown by God, each one of them they started seeing. Who all came? Whomever you can imagine, all of them came. So Arjuna is not just seeing God. Arjuna is not seeing the Viswarupam alone. Arjuna is also seeing who are all the people around. Seeing the Viswarupam is also seen by Arjuna. That is also a greatest view. Sometimes we don't go to see VIP alone. We will also see how the crowd is looking at VIP. It is not that we want to see the king. We also want to see who are all there. See, many people go to temple not for seeing the God in the temple, not for praying alone. They also want to see who all came to see the God. No? Who are all the other people who came? Who are all the other Sangha people who joined together? Similarly, here also, everybody started coming, and then Arjuna is visualizing all of them. Rudradityaha, Vasavo Echa Sadhyaha, Vishwashvino Marudaschoshama Pascha, Gandharvayaksha Surasiddha Sanghaha, Vikshande Tvam Vismidaschaiva Sarve, Rupam Mahate, Bahuvaktra Netram, Mahabaho, Bahubahurupandam, Bahudaram, Bahudamstra Karalam, Drishtva Lokaha, Pravyatitaha, Tathaham, Rupam Mahate. The Rupam, the shape is Mahat, very big. Bahu Vaktra Netram, many Vaktram, mouth, Netram, eyes are there. It's unstoppable description by Arjuna. Repeated the same thing. Different forms, mixing them together. Mahabaho, a mighty armed Lord, the big armed Lord, huge armed Lord. Bahu Bahurupam, your arms are too huge. Arjuna is looking at it spare part by spare part, bit by bit, seeing who are all seeing. And then what are they seeing is also he is seeing, and then he is trying to explain to all of us. Bahu Bahurupam, every leg and hands are also, thighs is also too huge, legs are too huge, arms are too huge, Udaram, stomach is too huge. Bahu Udaram, Bahudaram, Bahu Damstrakaralam, the mouth and teeth inside are terrifying. Drishtva, seeing, Lokaha, every world I am seeing inside. Pravidhidaha, terror-stricken. I am horrified. I am fearing. I am trembling with fear. Tadaham, seeing you, that is my state now. Jubam Mahate,
Rupam Mahate,
Bahuvaktra Netram, Mahabaho, Bahubahurupa, Bahubahurupadam, Bahudaram Bahudam Strakaralam, Dustvalokaha, Pravidhyadaha, Tathaham, Nabhasprisham, Deeptam, Anekavarnam, Vyatalanam, Deepta Vishalanetram, Drishtva Hitvam, Pravidhitam, Taratma, Dhritim Navindhami, Shamam cha Vishnu. You are giving me Shamam. Earlier, he was totally terrified and he was not able to decide, he was not able to look at the face, and he was shivering. And he was shivering, seeing all the armies in front of him whom he has to kill. Now he is seeing a huge body who is in support of him. Now what he will have? If we have enemy and along with us supporting, we have a great personality other than our enemy, Shamam, we have mental peace. Shamam cha Vishnu. Oh, now the word Krishna is gone. Now he is calling Vishnu. Hey Vishnu, I have Shamam. I have happiness, mental peace. I am happy. I am calm now. This is what Krishna wants to hear from Arjuna. I am in Shamam. I am in mental peace. Arjuna Vishada Yogam, where he had terrible fear, confusion, conflict, and what is lost to us, his peace. Now seeing Lord, he got his peace back. So each one of us, if we have this vision, we get peace. Nabhasprasham, touching the sky. Nabhasprasham, where is it touching? The whole body is touching the sky. Deeptam, full fire. Aneka varnam. Earlier also Sanjaya explained Aneka varnam. Here Arjuna is explaining Aneka varnam. Vyatanandam. Vyata, open. Anandam, all the mouths are open. Deeptam, with the full fire, blazing, full light. Vishalam, too large. Netram, eyes are too large, they are also burning. Drishtvahi, I am seeing. What? Tvam, you. What is that I am seeing now? Pravyathitam taratma. My heart is trembling with fear. But in that fear, the next line he says, Shamam cha Vishnu. I have got peaceful. The fear gives you peacefulness. Looking at my person who is beside me, I have fear. But seeing that you are with me, I am happy. Dhritimna vindhami. Immediately I find with firmness dhritim, with firmness. When I look at you, I am getting happiness. I am stable now and I am looking at you. Therefore, I am feeling happy. Though your whole shape looks trembling, fear in everyone, including me, it was fearful. Now I have come on to a stable stage now. Nabhasprisham Deeptam Anekavarnam Yatananam Dipta Vishalanetram Drishtva Hitvam Pravyadhitam Taratma Dhritim Navindami Shamam Cha Vishnu Damstram Karalani Cha Te Mukhani Drishtaiva Kalanala Sannibhani Disho na jane Nalabhe cha sharma Prasida devesha Jagannivasa Oh Jagannivasa Jagannivasa. The whole earth is under your shelter. The whole world is under your shelter. The whole living beings are under your shelter. The whole Jagat is within you. Jagannivasa. Damshtra karalani cha te mukhani. With a lot of hands, teeth, terrible faces, all the mouths, dramshtaiva, all the mouth opening with full fire coming out, anihilani, with all the kala, nala, sannibhani, the fire coming out, sannibhani, which is resembling like sun. Disho na jane, which direction is that you are not spread? Na labhecha sharma, where what is not covered by you, where what I should search for getting peace. For all these places around you are filled, and looking at you, I have got happiness, peace now. Prasida, your mercy. Devesha, O Lord of Lords, Lord of places, Lord of Jagannivasa. Prasida, have mercy on me. Please bless me. Damshtra karalani cha te mukhani.
Damshtra karalani cha te mukhani.
Drishtva kalanala sannibhani.
Drishtva kalanala sannibhani.
Disho na jane na labhe cha sharma. Prasida devesha jagannivasa.
Amichatvam
Dhritarashtrasya putraha sarve sahevana vanani sahaiva vanipala sanghaihi Bhishmo Dronaha Sudaputraha Tathasau Sahasmaidi Airavi Yodamukaihi Amichatvam. I am seeing what? Dhritarashtra. Putra. Ha. All the sons of Dhritarashtra I am seeing. Where are they now? Sarve, Sahai, Va, Vani, Pala, Sangaihi. All of them I am seeing. Where? Even as a group of people, all the allied Sangha, Pala, all the groups, Sahai, Vavani, Pala, Sangaihi. Along with them, all the group of kings who joined with them, assembly of kings who are supporting them, I am seeing all of them. And who are the great people beside them? Bhishma, Drona, Sudaputra. Bhishma, Drona, Karna. Sudaputra is Karna. I am seeing Bhishma, Drona, Sudaputra, Tathasu, etc. All these et al, all these people. All those people, Sahasmaidi Airavi, Saha, together, Asmadaihi. From our side, from my side, Sahasmaidi. From our side, Sahasmaidi Airavi. From our side also, Yodha Mukhehi. All the great people who are all the warriors. All of them I am seeing. What am I seeing? We will see from the next few lines. What is happening to all of them? That is what Arjuna is going to explain. Amichatvam Dhritarashtrasya putraha.
Amichatvam Dhritarashtrasya putraha.
Sarve Sahai Vavani Pala Sanghaihi.
Sarve Sahai Vavani Pala Sanghaihi.
Bhishmo Dronaha Sudaputraha Tathasau.
Bhishmo Dronaha Sudaputraha Tathasau.
Sahasmadiyairapi Yodha Mukhehi.
Sahasmadiyairapi Yodha Mukhehi.
Vaktrani te Tvaramana Vishandi.
Vatrani te Tvaramana
Vishanti.
Damstra Karalani Bhayanakani. Bhayanakani. Kejidvilagna. Dashanandarishu. Sandrishyande. Churnitaihi. Uttamangaihi. Vaktrani te Tvaramana Vishandi. Vaktram is mouth. Tvaram is fast. Tvaramana. Fastly they are moving. Where Vishandi. They are entering. Inside the mouth, all of them are entering. Which mouth? The Vishwarupa, the Virat Rupa of Lord Krishna, mouths are open. Each of these soldiers, kings, Dhritarashtraputra, Bhishma, Drona, everyone. And from our side also, all of them are rushing inside Lord Krishna's, Vishnu's, the full form God opened the mouth, everybody is entering. And what is happening? Damstra Karalani, the terrible teeth, which is Bhayakani, which is fearful. As they are entering inside the mouth, they are entering through the opened mouth, the teeth is seen, which is very horrible. Kejidvalagna. What is happening to some of them? Kechit, some of them. Vilagna. Kechit Vilagna. Kechit, some of them. Vilagna. Getting stuck at the, as they enter inside the mouth, some of them are hitting at the teeth. And Dashanandareshu. When they are entering between the teeth, they are hitting at the teeth also sometimes. Some drishyante, I am seeing what? Churnudaihi, getting smashed inside. Uttamangaihi, the head, their heads are, as they enter, the head is entering first. As the head itself is thrashing on the teeth. It's a horrible scene. So Arjuna is seeing this. Remember, this is the first day, the war not started. The assembly of kings are in front of him. He says, I will not be able to kill any one of them. They are all my relative. My hands are trembling. Gandivam is falling. I don't want to fight with them. I don't want to kill any one of them. Now Lord Krishna simply is showing that if you fight war or don't fight war doesn't matter. All of them are going to die and all of them are entering inside my mouth. They cannot live longer. He is directly showing that to Arjuna. The end of the war is seen before the war itself. This is what Arjuna is explaining. Understand, earlier Sanjaya did not explain all these details. Therefore, only Arjuna could see the end of the war but not others. What Sanjaya explained is a third person explanation. Here directly who is explaining to us is only Arjuna. So Arjuna only could see these things which he is explaining. Vaktrānide Taramana Vishanti Taramana Vishanti Varshākarālāni Bhayanakani Kejidilagna Dasanandareshu Sandrishyande Churnidaihi Uttamangaihi Yata Adinam Bhavom Bhuvekaha Samudramevabhi Mukhaha Dravandi Tatha Tavami Naralokaviraha Vishanti Vaktrani Abhivijwalanti Yatha Nadhinam, as the rivers flow, Bahuvam, as water flows, Bahuvambu, Vegaha, Bahavambu Vegaha, as the water flows in the river, Samudramevabhi Mukhadravanti, as the river joins inside the ocean, Mukhaha Dravanti, as it joins the creek which takes the river to the ocean, Tatha Tavami Naraloka Viraha, the flow of all these people, all the kings, Naraloka Viraha, every Veeraputra, the great people who are all fighters, all of them, Tathaha, as the river water flows and joins the ocean, all these Veeraputras are flowing like a river, where Vishanti Vaktrani Abhivijwalanti, enters inside, Vishanti enters, where Vaktrani, inside the mouth of the glowing, firing mouth of Lord. Everybody is joining. Then what will happen? They are all like flowing like a river. From the ground, the huge structure, the body of Vishnu is staying, opened mouth, and every king is flowing inside the mouth of God. I am sure all the pictures which we are seeing today in the name of this God in full form, Viswarupa, is drawn by referring these lines which Arjuna explained in Bhagavad Gita. There is a question whether the picture comes first or the slokas comes first. The slokas from the visualization of the poet Vyasa, who wrote this as Arjuna is visualizing Krishna. Seeing those, many people have picturized and drawn pictures. That is what today we are seeing as Viswarupa Darsana. So it is easy for us to visualize because already people who read this and then drawn and then described it for us. Yadha nadinam bhavam bhuvegaha samudrameva abhimukha dravanti tatha tavami naralokaviraha vishanti vaktrani abhivijwalanti yada pradiptam jwalanam patangaha vishanti nashaya samruddhavegaha tathaiva nashaya vishanti lokaha tavapi vaktrani samruddha vegaha yatha pradiptam, as seen glowing like this, jwalanam patangaha, the fearful fire sort of a thing which is seen like this. Vishanti nashaya samruddha vegaha, entering like a samudram, entering inside the mouth with full great samruddha vegaha, with full speed it is entering. Tadhaiva nashaya, everything is perished, finished there. Vishanti lokaha, all these people are finished there. Now nobody is surviving after this. Tavapi, what? You also, vaktrani, your mouth, samruddha vegaha, with great speed, absorbing everybody. It is not they are flowing with the speed. As the speed, the same speed is in which the mouth is absorbing everyone. Yada pradiptam jwalanam padangaha.
Yata pradiptam jwalanam patanga.
Vishanti nashaya samruddha vegaha. Tathaiva nashaya vishanti lokaha. Tavapi vaktrani samruddha vegaha. Lelihyase grasamanaha samandat. Lokan samagran vadanair jwalabdhi. Tejo bhiravurya jagat samagram dasasta vigraha
Ugraha.
Pratapandi Vishnu.
Pratapati Vishnu.
Lehya. How a lehya is being taken? Lelihyase. How a lehya is being taken? A ghee, when you wanted to eat, you cannot drink that. You will start licking it. Like a chocolate which is not solid, which is slightly half liquid, you start licking it. So like that, lelihyase, you are licking it. What? With full taste. Oh, what a great feel for God today. Every precious gods are seeing what is happening. Every rishis are seeing what is happening. Every disciple is seeing what is happening. Since everybody is seeing what is happening, God is also enjoying showing what He is. So as a chocolate, as a toffee, God is eating every one of these great kings and the soldiers who assembled for the Mahabharata war. Lelihyase grasamanaha samandat. From all sides, he is started taking inside. Grasamanaha, he is taking inside, attracting inside. Logan samagran, every world going through his mouth. Vadanair jalabdi, Vadanair, in each mouth. Jalabbihi, blazing. Jalanam is like fire. As they enter, they are all getting fired. Tejobira Purya, with full fire, filled with the fire. Jagat, the whole universe. Samagram, the whole thing together at a stretch has gone inside. Nothing is left on the ground now. Vasasta Vogra. Vasa, all the bhas. The bhasam is the light rays. Bhasasta, all the light rays. That agram, that fire with all the rays which has got the end. Agra, pratapandi. It is actually piercing inside each one of them and cooking and taking, like a how you take a fruit with a fork. It's like that. The fire is going like an arrow and then picking up each one of them and absorbing inside and going inside the mouth, which is already fire. So all of them are burning inside. Lelihyase grasamanaha samandat lokan samagran vadanair jalabhi tejobhirahurya jagat samagram vasastavograha pratapandi Vishnu akhyahimeko bhavanugrarupo namostute devavara prasida vijnadumischami bhavandamadyam nihi prajanami tava pravrittim akhyahimeko bhavanugrarupo. Let me tell you, that's what Arjuna says. He who is in front of me, akyahi, let me do an akhyanam. explanation. Meko, let me explain you what I am seeing, who he is. Bhavan Ugrarupo. One word which I can explain him is Ugrarupam. A fearful form. You are seeing lakhs of people entering inside his mouth and crashing and dying and firing. What should you call in one word? Ugrarupam. Namostute Deva Varaprasita. I bow in front of you, my God of gods. Please be merciful, because the action which he is doing is merciless action. When Bhishma, Drona, Karna, all of them are going, probably Arjuna also would have feared that he is also going inside, no? So he is asking, be merciful to me, please. He is asking mercy from God. Vitnadu mischami. Vitnadu mischami. Let Vitnadu, let me know, Ichchami, my wish. Bhavanda Madhyam. Oh God, please listen. Nahi Prajanami. Nahi, no. Because of all these I am able to comprehend what? Tava pravrittim. What is it happening? Nahi Prajanami. I am not able to comprehend. I am not able to understand what is happening. I am not able to understand what is happening in this world. Every person who is supposed to be on the ground fighting war, and I am supposed to kill all of them, I am supposed to fight with them, all of them vanished, gone inside the mouth of Vishnu. Then I am not able to understand what's happening here. Akhyahi meko bhavanugrarupo.
Akhyahi meko bhavanugrarupo.
Namostute Devavara Prasida.
Namostute Devavara Prasida.
Vitnadu mischami bhavanda madhyam.
Vitnadu mischami bhavanda madhyam.
Nehi prajanamita. Nehu prajanami. Nehi prajanami.
Nahi prajanami.
Tava pravrittim.
Tava pravrittim.
See, earlier Arjuna had confusion what he has to do, whether he has to fight or not. He was fully in confusion what is happening to him, and he is not able to describe his position. You remember earlier he said, this is all because of the Karpanya dosham, Hadasvabhavam, Prishchamitvam Dharma Sammuda Cheda. I am not able to decide anything because I am totally blind. Now, seeing what Lord Krishna is doing in the war field by absorbing everybody inside his mouth, Arjuna is in same state. Earlier he was in a perplexed mode where he is not able to decide what to do. The first seeing God he was fearful, then little shantam, then seeing him absorbing everyone inside his mouth, again he is perplexed. Now he is gone back to a surprise mode where he is not able to decide what is happening and what he has to do and why all these are happening. So in the 11th chapter when 31st sloka came, what mood Arjuna was in the beginning, now he is in the same mood again. That is why Lord Krishna is keeping on repeating the same item again and again. Now he says, I don't know what is happening. I am not able to comprehend what is happening here. Now Bhagavan will explain so nicely in the next few slokas because everybody will not be able to understand what's happening around. Now God is going to explain that. Shri Bhagavan Vacha.
Sir?
Shri Bhagavan Vacha.
Yeah.
Sir? I have a doubt. I mean, why Arjuna, is he seeing the future through his eyes?
Yes.
Towards the end of the war, everyone will go inside.
Everyone will go except these Pancha Pandavas.
Is he seeing the future? Or
he is seeing what is going to happen. Because Krishna wanted to teach him nothing will happen to you. You and your brothers will be safe. All the other people who are supporting in both sides, who are all in the war field, who came for fighting, are going to end their life. This is what Lord Krishna told in the beginning also to him. If you fight war or don't fight war, everybody is going to die.
Yeah.
But the theory class was not helping him. So now he has shown practically what is happening. Only few things can happen. Few people will enter. See, entering inside God is what is the best thing which people can have. I am sure Bhishma would have entered nicely inside Bhagavan, and the fire itself would have absorbed him and then gone inside and joined with God. But that will not happen to everybody. Few of them will get hit at the teeth. They would have fallen down, half burned in the fire. They will have a next janma on this earth again. So, good people, bad people, everybody will end in this war. Some people will join with God and get moksha. Some people will die. Some people will get burned. Some people will get damaged. And then they may also have a rebirth. So Krishna is showing the end of the war to Arjuna in the beginning itself, the first day itself.
That's really nice.
So that he will be able to see here, God is telling all of us, be very active in your actions, don't be dull, don't be sad, don't go mood off, don't become upset, be active every moment in your life. I will show you the end of what is going to happen in this world. Every small fight is not a big issue, because the end will become always what is decided by the good people will get a happy, calm life, the bad people will suffer.
Yes.
It's time there now?
Yes sir.
Yeah, exact.
So it will be nice even if we see I think the future is same for us also, right? Whatever happens, whatever discussion we do.
God will explain with 3 more slokas to Arjuna what really is meant by all this, what you have seen. Sometimes seeing also need an interpretation.
Yes.
So that interpretation will be the next 3 slokas. And then what is Arjuna's understanding will be described to the blind man by the Sanjaya, and then again Arjuna will continue.
Okay.
So that we will see
it's clear.
next week.
Yeah.
Okay. So Namaste being with me.
Yeah, namaste. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Good night.
Namaste.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Namaste.
Thank you.